y'all feeling? Can I talk to y'all real quick? Can I brain dump? Can I brain dump for a second, man? I just want to brain dump with y'all, man. I got so much going on in this noggin. I just want to brain dump, right? You gotta reevaluate your circle. You gotta really reevaluate your circle. The closest 5 people that's around you, are they making deposits or are they making withdrawals? First step. Are they making deposits? Or are they making withdrawals? Are they making both? Then you figure out if they're making more deposits than withdrawals, or they're making more withdrawals than deposits. Are you pouring into them, and is it being reciprocated? Are they pouring back into you? Are they feeding your ecosystem? If you invest into their eco, are they returning the favor, right, and investing back into you? Or is it one-sided? Is it just, yo, I just dropped all this knowledge, all this game. You got yourself situated, you're in a position, but you don't come back to reinvest, right? You just took it and ran with it. So what do you do when someone gives you a hand up? Not a handout. Not a handout. We don't value handouts. We don't want handouts. But when someone gives you a hand up, what do? You pull yourself up, reinvest back into the person that gave you the hand up, right? And then you return the favor by pulling somebody else up. It's called a hand up, not a handout. This new ecosystem is I invest into you, you invest into me. I invest into you, you invest into me. It's not one-sided. It's simple. It's not one-sided. It's very, very, very simple. It's not hard. It's not hard at all. Right? It's not hard. Once my mind got expanded to information, you could never retract it again. I had a heart-to-heart last night because it was like, yo, I got so much going on, so much on my plate. And it's like, you try to delegate, or, you try to put certain people in position to where, it's equally beneficial, right? It's equally beneficial. There's no one hand over the other, right? It's equally beneficial. And it just seemed like everybody just keep failing at it. Yeah, that's what it really seems like. Everybody just keep failing at the simplest of tasks, right? Like, the shit is very simple. The shit is fucking very simple. It's not hard. It's not rocket science to this. Right? It's not rocket science at all. I didn't graduate high school. I got a GED. It's not rocket science, y'all. It's not hard. It's not hard. It's not hard, right? The problem is everybody want to do for self, right? Shit too hard to try to figure it all out by yourself. So you evaluate your circle, figure out who making deposits, withdrawals. If you find out that you pouring into someone and they not pouring back into you, then you gotta let them loose. You gotta let them go. And if you find someone pouring into you and you not pouring back into them, then guess what you need to do? You need to pour back into them. Feed them with energy as well. Right? Show your value. Because the more now, if they're pouring into you already, right, it's because they see value in you. Now you got to go ahead, take that value, build up self, reinvest back into them, and y'all create your own ecosystem like that. You will for sure elevate. If you hang around non-broke people, it's a fact you're going to be the 10th. If you hang around 9 broke people, it's a fact you're going to be the 10th. If you hang around 9 rich people, successful people, high energy, positivity, creativity, yo, it's only natural. The universe works like that. It's only natural that you will be that 10th person. It is what it is. It is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. Right now is the season to win, right? We in 2024. The information is relevant to changing your family trajectory. You hear a lot of people talk about the wealth gap, the transfer of wealth going on right now. Like, I'm locked in hard right now on buying businesses. Buying businesses, right? If you can go and get capital, funding, take that funding, use that as a down payment, right? Because the SBA 7A loan will give you 90%. They give you 90%. So let's say a business costs $1 million. All you got to do is come to the table with $100,000. Right? $100,000. Let's say now this business, the same business is cash flowing. Cash flow. $250,000 every year. Every year cash flow. So after all expenses, $250,000 is hitting that business bank account. That money could be used to upgrade. But let me bring it back. Right? The same way I started this live was evaluate your circle. So if you got 5 people in your circle, each one of y'all get access to minimum, easy, walk in the park, 50K. 50K, you get access to 50K. Right? 5. Simple math, 50 times 5, it's $250,000, right? That's your $250,000. Y'all take $100,000 out of that and put down on this $1 million business that's already generating cash. Within 1 year, you done made your money back. So I mean, you got that. You put that 100 back. You now out of debt, right? But you leveraged other people's money to go buy a cash flow, right? You use somebody else's bread to go get more cash. The name of the game is use money to get more money. It's that simple. Use money to get more money. Yo, this is the game. They run in circles. They using money to get money. There's a thing called good debt and bad debt. Good debt and bad debt. What they not telling you is, can you service the debt? That's really what it is. That's what it boils down to. Can you service the debt? Meaning, if I got if I got $100,000, right? $100,000. And if I don't have it to where, let's just say this is a credit card, right? And it's not a 0% APR for 6 months, 12 months, and I have to pay this back day one. It's right. So when I use it, I have to pay it back. The carrying costs, right, is what you're concerned of. So if the carrying cost is $1,000 a month, that's the number that you have to start with. That $1,000 every single month is what you got to come up with, right, until the business becomes profitable. But if you're buying an asset that is profitable on day one, then guess what? On day two, your debt is covered. It's covered. Your debt is covered. That's good debt. That's leveraging good debt. Bad debt is when you decide to go shopping, Bloomies, Macy's, right? You want to go get the new iPhone, right? You want to show people you got 3, 4, 5 bags. That's the bad debt. That's the bad debt. So, listen, family, I don't even like doing this, right? I don't even like this camera. Where I come from, we don't be on cameras, right? We don't be on cameras. But we got to get this message out here, loud and clear. Loud and clear. R2F is launching the second week in April. We're going to simply break down how to leverage credit, good debt, to go get cash flow, to create your ultimate freedom. What your freedom is might be different than mine, right? Locking in focus. Locking in focus, man. If I could do it, you could do it. We're not staying down because we're coming up.